I am back home. It's February 14th, 2022. Just happens to be Valentine's Day. You know, the priest that was marrying gay guys in the army and got killed for it. So they made him a saint. And now we get balloons for the ladies and flowers. That guy. So yesterday, I was doing a little inspection. So some things I noticed immediately. And the last thing I did... Oh, let me actually take care of my dog first. Maya! Come on. Good girl. I was in Fort Lauderdale for 3 weeks, and last thing that I did here was clearing of this space down here for my garage area. So right down there, I'm gonna excavate a pad where I will build some sort of a structure to have my garage so I can assemble my drift car together and finally get back on that ship. Which it's been a while. So basically what I've noticed is this ledge starting to collapse. You could tell right there is the crack. It goes all the way up to around that part there, and then that just came down like that. And then down here where there was this big hole from this huge stump that we lifted off and it fell down there. So now this whole thing just collapsed and filled that hole, which is good. And now there's kind of like a cliff. I have pieces of stone that have rolled off the wall, and this ditch here has been filled up almost to the top, to the point where, yeah, it's halfway up to the pipe. So this was a good 6 inches lower, and you could tell right there how much it's built up and leveled everything. And the wall looks all dirty. So this wall, I have some footage of this wall once it was done. It was all pristine and clean. It looked like there's no soil on there. It looked like there's no rocks on there. They're loose. And now, because of the winter, the top coat freezes. And it pops off the top layer. And then once it unfreezes, the soil just collapses. And then it keeps doing that with the topsoil. And so see, it's collapsing and it's coming down with the rocks and everything. So I'm gonna have to clean that up. I'm not gonna clean the wall this time. What I'm gonna do in the next couple of days is I will clean out this ditch to the point where I can use this soil. I'm gonna take the soil down over to that ledge there. So much settlement had filled up. This is the settlement from the wall that's been being pushed down and flushed down through the gutters all the way down here. Fill this up. That's it up to this point, and what I'll be doing is getting that soil situation fixed up, so then the next time the rain comes, it can flush properly. And fill this area here. I will fill up this area, and then I'll start preparing to burn down all this brush, firewood down there that has been drying for a good month now. Here we are with today's update, and I'll be relaxing for today, and we'll be getting some of the work started tomorrow. I made it in 13 hours flat. I left at 5:55 in the morning, and I made it here at 6:55 in the afternoon. Baby girl was crying for the last hour. Right, baby? But I'm not getting out of my PJs today. I'm not getting dirty. Not doing anything. So I got dressed and came up here to do some work. I'm gonna start cleaning up the pad, the dirt from that ditch. And I'm gonna start with disassembling this little wind blockage situation I've created before. But as I was getting my drill to start taking this apart, my buddy David was coming up to see me, and his truck got stuck at the bottom of the hill. So I might need to go down there and tow him, and his dad just came up here to tell me about it. Let's go down there, see what's up. What happened? What happened to your truck?
I sold it.
How do you mean you sold it?
I traded for that, some other things and stuff, and I've got this right here. I'm supposed to have it traded for a bucket truck.
No, what about the... Didn't you just come up there to see me?
Huh?
Didn't you just come up there to see me?
Yeah, I'm under the third truck like it's running out of gas.
It ran out of gas?
Now, I don't know. I got a bucket, so I want to show you something. Come here.
Find out what's going on. Got some new tools. Got that Husqvarna right there.
Yeah, I'm working on it for a fella.
Boy!
That's a Mossberger 500, ain't that pretty?
It is. I like that.
It's got a screw and choke.
Pretty light too. Nice.
It's nice, ain't it? That's one of the old ones.
Well, I was just about getting started at work, and you see your daddy pull up.
Yeah, I've got him to go up there because he said, I ain't got your new number, put my phone on. That's why I couldn't call you.
I see. All right, well, I'm trying to get some work done while it's warm. So, let's do that later. I gotta clean out my ditches.
Oh, you ain't seen my pistol yet, have you?
I think so.
I got a 22 revolver pistol.
Look, these are jeans and shorts. They're almost brand new, but they're just a little too small for me. I know it'll fit Justin or something, and see if that'll work.
It's loaded.
Well, don't be pointing at me then.
It's made. That come from Italy.
That is, what is that? X-Cam Inc., Hialeah, Florida. I've been there. It's very, very yellow. Cardone. It's old school, bro. 22.
Yep. Got that to carry with
Greetings, ye. Surrender thy possessions.
Yeah.
So I just disassembled those pallets back there. I am going to unclog the bottom drain first, and for that I'll need my little garden hoe to scoop up that stuff. It's about 55 degrees right now. It's real nice and warm in the sun. So I took a little break as my battery died, and I collected a full wheelbarrow full of those rocks off of the wall. This is where I put them, here at this point where the land came down pretty hard. So that's kind of support and keeping it together. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shovel out a few wheelbarrows, or as much as I can, till the sun comes down, and I'm getting pretty hungry too, so I'm gonna manage that appropriately. The GoPro died on me, and I only got to film maybe a few seconds of me starting digging into this ditch. But basically I got maybe 3/5 of the way done. I got maybe 4 or 5 wheelbarrows worth of dirt that I pushed over to the side there and filled out those gaps and gashes. But basically this is what it looks like now. This is the pipe inlet, and the level was up to here, so the dirt was starting to come in. So now the water will fill up, and then only the top will drain down. So the water will come down, and it will gather in here, and it'll form a pool, and then it'll go over that way. See, now there's a clear ditch in there, opposed to coming down and flooding this whole area. It comes down into this ditch and then drains down out in that pipe. I'm very satisfied of how much work I was able to do today. I did not expect to do all this. I thought I was just going to do a little minor cleanups here and there, and keep resting from my trip up here. I usually like to take a couple days to chill out and zone out and into the serenity of the forest. But this has motivated me to continue in building, and I realized, not that I haven't realized before, but I love building, and the progress of it is what keeps me going and gets my passion ignited. So it is the next day, and my buddy David here, he helped me unload all the stuff from the truck. So I got a nice outside table, aluminum table. Thank you, Scott, for all the things that I got from you. If you can tell in the background, a lot of clouds coming in, and it'll be raining tomorrow a lot. So I want to finish up with this ditch here, make sure that I get rid of some of this dirt on the bottom, so that way all the settlement will fill it back in. All right, I got the ditch cleaned out here pretty well. The rains should be coming in tonight, so this is good. The rain's gonna clean it out real nice, and the rest of the settlement that's gonna keep coming down the mountain is gonna fill in the ditch, and it's gonna be easier for me to clean out the ditch than opposed to climbing all over the mountain trying to scrape everything up. And I think I mentioned before that we still got some freezing weather coming, and it makes no sense to clean this wall at this point. So I'm pretty happy about it. I know that when the rain comes now, my drain system is gonna work properly. Looks much cleaner there from what it used to be. There's still a lot more to clean up, but like I said, that'll come later. As of right now, it's about functionality, and everything is functional. So actually looking forward to this rain, get some of the soil moisturized, 'cause it's very dry, and it'll be nice. So I'm done for today. I'm gonna go rest and chill out, and we'll see what's next. So this is the next morning after the rain. You can barely see now. It's thawing off because it's getting into the 30s, but it's all of this has been covered in snow this morning. So the temperature had dropped down into the freezing, and the rain that had continued to fall started to become snow. I came out here last night to clean out the drains, just to check, make sure everything is flowing properly. Sometimes the leaves clog up the drains. So this here, the wall got cleaned up a little bit, but what's interesting is last night I noticed a huge piece of rock shelled off the ledge here, and I'm gonna show you. But basically the ditch has been filled in. And that's the rock that fell from that light spot over there. I don't know if you can see it, but that shelled off and came down. It's lightly snowing now. It's chilly. All right, Maya, let's go home.